Jim Cam here, owner, founder, franchisor, and the driving force behind multiple striving brands exceeding over 100 locations. So in today's topic, I'm gonna give you, it's not really a topic, it's just more like a story behind one of our newest and hottest brands so far, Onigiri Shop. But I'll go behind the stories of the founder, the creator itself. I'm not the founder, but now I'm co-owning the brand with my so-called partner now. How the story even started. Funny thing is, we hired him as one of our first chefs back in the first Sushi Sama about 12 years ago. Imagine, he started working for me in the first Sushi Sama and he stayed for years. He learned and saw with his own eyes how efficient the concept was and how the business grew itself too. He was with me when I only had one location, and then I opened the second one, the third one, fourth, and so on. And one day he decided to open his own Sushi Sama. So he opened his first Sushi Sama in 2020. And from that moment on, it just never stopped. He opened the second one. He even opened 2 Poke Station, him and his team. And this is where, I'll not say the magic, but it's really like where the magic happens. So he understand and he applied all that he learned through our training and concepts. So he knows how to micromanage from labor, food cost, and also how to deal with customers. By mastering those 3 parts, basically there's nothing else for you to go further. So this is where he said, hey, I started with a Sushi Sama, a very good brand generating very healthy profit margin, but I also opened Poke Station, which is based on the same concept as Sushi Sama, but the operational side is just a little bit more efficient and easy to manage because it does not require a highly skilled chef to run the business, but still operate on the same quality product that we offer in Sushi Sama. So this is where the ideas of Onigiri came into life. He said, hey, I understand sushi, I understand poke, but what if there's something even better and more efficient than poke itself? So this is where he started with the ideas of creating Onigiri Shop. He came to me with that idea at first. I said, hey, you know what? With everything that you know, with everything that you learn with us, I'm sure you can do it yourself. So build it, and if you can prove yourself right, then we have a partnership. So he opened the very first onigiri just probably last year, and very successful. He was able to create the demand. He was able to stand in the flow. But you know what's the crazy part is? He opened the Onigiri Shop next door to his very first Sushi Sama. So he even used my strategy of not creating competition, not creating a new flow, a new demand, but standing in front of the money flow. So this is how Onigiri Shop was born. And then now we start franchising for probably a little bit over half a year, but we already opened 11 locations and have probably 20 locations coming. We try to open 20 locations by the end of the year, 2025, but we have at least 30 locations confirmed for next year. After talking about onigiri for so long, do you even know what's in onigiri? It's a triangle form of rice ball and with filling in the middle, covered with a seaweed. It's basically a sushi, but a more affordable, easy access to it. And imagine, the concept comes from fixing problems. We make it affordable, accessible, and more importantly, very tasty. Imagine that you can eat it on the go, in a park, while driving, while taking a bus, walking, basically anywhere. You can even put it in the fridge and eat it later. It's the best form of affordable lunch. That's one of the key factors that we like to focus in our own portfolio brands. We want to make it easy for the operator itself to run and also accessible and affordable for the customers. And at the end of the day, both parties happy. So the other thing that we like about the brand is we make it so affordable, so fulfilling, so tasty that they kind of start implementing it into their daily routine. We don't like to go for the hype. Let's say, I don't want to name any other brands, but you've seen it around. You've been around. You've seen other concepts that just opened. There's a huge lineup, and then after a month or two, all dead. Open multiple locations, all closed down. We like to focus on something that people can consume on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. That's why the goal was always to focus on the taste, on the fulfillment, on the on the price and accessibility. We don't focus on hype and trends. We focus on simplifying as much as possible for the customers and also for the operator and business owner. And this is why and how most of our franchisee open multiple locations. It's our secret, but we're gonna give it to you. Just start with one, you're gonna get the hype. You will understand. Now that I think back, one of the things that makes me very happy is how we started from just him working for me and how we built a very successful partnership and how we're still growing, shooting to the sky. He basically started as an employee to a friend and now good partnership, but also still a very good friend. So it's one of the best relationships you can have in life. And you might wonder what kind of person he is. I'll say very similar to myself, a very hardworking, lazy person. What does that even mean? That means you're able to work as hard as possible, as fast as possible. So you want to be able to implement system into place that can basically replace you in the long run, but you will not stop until you make it happen. That's how I call it a very hardworking, lazy person. And by the way, you might bump into him in any of the onigiri shop because he's the one personally taking care of all the training, all the setups. Just say hi to him. He's very friendly. He's even a little bit shy, in my opinion, but talk to him. Don't be afraid to ask questions. He'll be happy to answer it all. And again, to prove that the concept and the system is very strong is, even though we expanded so quickly, just in the last few months, we opened more than 10 locations. There are shops that started very, very strong and able to maintain the sales. And there are, on the other hand, there are some other stores that started low, but they managed to boost the sale and now maintaining it too. So all those examples reinforces that our blueprint and playbook is very on point and working well. And if you're interested in this concept, which is one of our easiest to operate and manage inside of our portfolio, we still have a few hot locations available. So hit the link below and hope this video was helpful for you. I'll see you on the next one. And before I forget, if there's any topics you want me to cover on the next videos, just comment below. See you guys.